10 May 1940, Nazi Germany invades Belgium, shattering its neutrality and plunging the country into war. German forces strike with overwhelming speed, pushing through the Ardennes and crushing Belgian resistance within weeks. On 28 May, the Belgian army surrenders and the nation falls under Nazi occupation. As the swastika rises over Brussels, the occupiers impose their system of control. Political parties are banned, opponents are silenced, and propaganda spreads across the streets. While many Belgians choose resistance, others see opportunity and collaboration, believing that Nazi victory will reshape Europe and elevate them to power. Among these collaborators is a young man, intelligent, ambitious, and deeply committed to fascism. Working behind the scenes, he transforms a small fringe movement into a major instrument of Nazi authority in occupied Belgium. As the war intensifies, he rises through its ranks, directing propaganda, repression, and terror, and playing a central role in one of the bloodiest massacres of the occupation. His name is Louis Collard. Louis Collard was born on the 9th of August 1915 in the industrial town of Ans, in Wallonia, the French-speaking region of Belgium. His early life unfolded in the shadow of World War I, which had left deep scars across the nation. Like many Belgians of his generation, he grew up with stories of occupation, sacrifice, and rebuilding, experiences that shaped the turbulent politics of the interwar years. By the time Collard reached adulthood, Belgium was still suffering from the Great Depression. Economic hardship, social unrest, and fear of communism pushed many toward radical ideas. Among these movements was Rex, founded in the early 1930s by Léon Degrelle. Originally a Catholic publishing group called Christus Rex, Christ the King, it evolved into a political force mixing religious traditionalism, nationalism, and authoritarianism. Rex campaigned for moral regeneration, Catholic values, and rejection of parliamentary democracy. It condemned corruption, communism, and liberalism, while promoting a vision of a disciplined, unified, devout nation. In 1936, Rex shocked Belgium by winning more than 11% of the national vote, but its support quickly faded as Degrelle embraced the fascist regimes of Mussolini and Hitler. For the young Louis Collard, however, Rex provided purpose and opportunity. Intelligent, disciplined, and efficient, he joined the movement and worked on propaganda and organization. His loyalty and administrative skills helped him rise quickly. World War II began on the 1st of September, 1939, when Germany invaded Poland. When the Nazis attacked Belgium on the 10th of May, 1940, the country collapsed within weeks. Degrelle was arrested but soon released after Germany's victory. Under occupation, he reorganized Rex under Nazi supervision, and Louis Collard became one of his most trusted men. Collard soon managed propaganda, internal coordination, and relations with the German security services, especially the SD and Gestapo. His strict discipline impressed both Degrelle and the German authorities. By 1943, when Degrelle left for the Eastern Front with the Waffen-SS, Collard effectively took control of Rex's civilian operations. From offices in Brussels and Charleroi, he oversaw collaboration with the Nazi administration. Rexists under his command spread propaganda, recruited informants, and participated in the persecution of Jews and resistance members. Rex's Brigade B, a paramilitary unit supervised by Collard, became notorious for violence and cooperation with German intelligence. By 1944, as Allied troops advanced through France, the Belgian resistance intensified its sabotage and assassinations. The Germans and their collaborators responded with increasing brutality. In this climate of fear, revenge, and collapse, one of the worst atrocities of the occupation occurred: the Courcelles Massacre. On 17 August 1944, resistance fighters ambushed and killed Oswald Engelben, the Rexist mayor of Charleroi, along with his wife and son. Outraged, Collard and Victor Mathis, acting leader of Rex, demanded immediate retaliation. Rexist militiamen rounded up dozens of civilians in Courcelles: teachers, shopkeepers, local officials, even a priest. Some were shot that evening. Others were dragged from their homes during the night. At dawn on the 18th of August, the remaining prisoners were lined up against a wall and executed. 27 civilians were murdered. Witnesses later testified that Collard was present and directed the operation. The massacre became one of the most infamous crimes committed in occupied Belgium, carried out just weeks before liberation. When Allied forces entered Belgium in early September 1944, Rex collapsed. Degrelle fled to Germany. Collard and Mathis followed. After the liberation, Collard and Mathis made their way through Germany toward Switzerland. Refused entry at the border, they fled to the Austrian Alps. Mathis was soon captured. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.